robotics. Robotics designed to construct, and it combines different fields of engineering. That primary goal is to program and provide human to help industries and enhance the technology and the new innovation of invention. The word robot, okay? So robot is really helpful, right? Of course, in different company, especially in technology field, if I correct me if I'm wrong, in America, may mga robot sila doon na ginagamit for the better service, especially in hotel. Imbes na yung mga customer or yung mga services nila na utility yung magbibigay ng mga towel, lotion, and everything that the customer need, yung mga robots na yung gumagawa. Okay? So robotics is construct. The word construct. The keyword is construct and combine the field of engineering and program, especially the computer engineering. Okay? So we all know that we have the course of computer engineering. Of course, those courses or those people who studied computer engineering, they are more capable to build a robot. Kasi computer science, IT, and computer engineering, yes, they are really connected to each other, but definitely they have different field, different tasks, right? So in computer engineering, they more on hardware and software. In computer science, we are more software development, mobile development. In IT, more on the Wi-Fi configuration, more on the cables, right? So, but definitely, even though they are different, the only goal that we have the similarity is to program, right? So, the word program, if we gonna connect that to the robotics, programmer is the responsible why the robot moves. That's why we need to program it. And definitely don't believe for the assumption that those developer is really change because of AI or papalitan ng mga developer natin. No. Definitely, I ask you a question, everyone. Paano mapapalitan yung AI or yung mga developer kung yung ginawa naman ng developer is yung AI? And basically, ako, personally, in my personal opinion, everyone, I didn't believe that the developer is really exchanged by the AI. Because we all know that oh, I'm so sorry, nakamute pala ako. But anyway, going back. All right, so can you hear me fine now? Okay. So thank you so much for for letting me know na nakamute pala ako. I'm so sorry. But anyway, sabi ko nga, even though the computer field, right? The computer field is really different, but the only goal is to program. And sabi ko nga, huwag kayong maniniwala na yung developers is papalitan na ng artificial intelligence. No. Okay? For my personal opinion, everyone, hindi naman talaga mapapalitan yung mga developer. It's just like the assumption of the others because they believe that the AI is more helpful, which is true. But keep on your mind na sino bang gumawa ng AI? The developer. Right? And the problem here, the disadvantage here is if the AI is have the wrong code or wrong syntax in the program, tingin nyo gagana siya? No. The capability of human is never been compared to the AI. Ang tao, ang robot magkaiba. Okay? Which is, naka-mindset kasi sa kanila that if they use the chat GPT, which is the AI, right? The Meta AI and Facebook, or in Messenger rather. Kasi natutulungan sila more capable. But sino bang gumawa ng mga yan? Sino ba gumawa ng Facebook, ng Instagram, ng mga ginagamit nating application? Developer. So, hindi nila pa rin sabihin na yung developer papalitan ng AI. Bakit tingin nyo pag nasira yung mga robot, madali lang maayos agad yan? No. Kung tayong mga tao nga nagkakamali, may possibility pang maayos right? But the robot itself, if it gonna be broken or it gonna be the wrong program lang, it's very sensitive. Matagal silang maayos. Which is, tingin nyo, ilang process yung pinagdaanan to build a robot. To build a good and functional robot. Hindi basta-basta na, sige, I gotta hire you as my developer and you're going to create a robot. Tapos na agad. No. The website gonna be for 1 to 2 months working if it really have a big futures. Basta sa robot. Kasi everyone, ang daming future ng robot eh. Hindi lang isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, 10. More than that. And the saddest thing, dito sa Philippines, wala silang gaanong robot na nade-develop katulad ng Amerika. Why? Aside from the government is not really supportive to just like that kind of thing, it's very, very expensive. Sabagay, if you're in the company, hindi ka naman mag-risk to create a robot to help you, right? You're gonna still hire a human or a developer to be more functional, to be more good. Di naman kaya ng robot actually. Sinasabi lang naman kasi nila yan because this in the industry, we all know the industry is so competitive. Right? A business also competitive. Competition. Ang tao kasi, kapag may bago sa paningin nila, that one is the very powerful. Halimbawa, may bagong nilabas si Facebook na application. Of course, tatangkilikin ng mga gumagamit ng Facebook since they all know na yung Facebook is good developer. Ayun yung ginagamit natin, right? To have the entertainment. So, kung ano man yung nilabas ni Facebook na bago, ganun din yung magiging approach ng tao. Okay? Mas tatangkilikin nila yon. Tama naman, di ba? Even though yung mga na-invent or na-develop ngayon, right? So, yung mga yung mga trends, yung mga bagong application, actually, hindi naman sila na-bloom agad-agad. Nagkataon lang na yung humahawak na developer or company sa kanila is kilala. For example, Bench. Yung Bench, pag may nilabas na bagong damit, which is tinatangkilik agad ng tao kasi alam nilang galing sa Bench. So, ganun din yon. That's why robotics is to provide human industry, enhance the technology in the new innovation of invention. Kaya ngayong DOST natin, our Department of Science and Technology Institute, they still creating, they still innovating. Okay? Because they all know that if they have something to invent, may possibility. May possibility na magkaroon ng magandang outcome. But the saddest thing here is, as I told you a while ago, hindi supportive ang government natin sa mga ganito. That's why hindi sila masyadong nagko-compete sa iba't ibang bansa. Kasi hindi rin naman kasi ganun ka mura lang. Sobrang mahal. Mga support pa, di ba? So, it gonna be also depend on the country which you belong. Alright, so we have the law of robotics. So we have the robotic machine or robots must never harm humans. Okay, number one. Number two, robots and autonomous machine must follow instruction provided by humans without violating the first principle. The third one, robots and autonomous machine must protect themselves without violating the other law of robotics. So, bakit nga ba importante yung law? May law yung robotics, okay? So, it's not only the other, also the other rule is, of course, meron din yung robotics. Robotics machine or robots must never harm human, which is true. Hindi naman talaga nakakasakit yung mga robots. Kasi sabi ko nga kanina sa inyo, robots is programmed by the programmers. So kung ano man yung nilagay ng programmer doon sa robot para kumilos or para mapagalaw siya, it gonna be done by the humans. Kaya I didn't know or I didn't get the point why they have or they create assumption that the humans or the developers itself placed by the AI. Which is siguro, we have the different opinion, right? Different level of perspective, different level of understanding. So, that's their own perception. So, wala tayong magagawa doon. Right? But the number one rule here is it never harm humans. Because, sabi ko nga, sila ang nagpapatakbo sa robots. And the intention of creating a robot is to help. The big factor of the robot, why it created, is to help, to be more functional in the different field. So if you belong to the technology industry, it's gonna be better. Kasi it's gonna be useful lalo sa mga business eh. So instead, nagtitipid sila. For example, nagtitipid sila, of course, they can create a robot na lang instead of hiring a human. Which is sabi ko nga sa inyo, hindi pa rin naman kasi mapapalitan ng robot yung ginagawa ng tao. Which is mapapadali ng robot yung trabaho, pero yung tao pa rin ang mas capable, mas malakas, mas walang problema. Kasi kapag, for example, I am a call center agent. So, of course, I am the one who help the customer to create or to do something kung may problem sila. Yes, the robot can do that, but definitely, hanggang kailan? Imposible na hindi magkaroon ng problema ang robot sa program. No. May mga components pa yan na kailangan palitan if it gonna be exceed the time frame. Sa human kasi, hindi mo na kailangan palitan eh. Kasi they all capable to that work. Pag pumasok ka naman sa isang bagay, alam mo kaya mo. Right? So, basically, hindi siya nananakit, but definitely, depende pa rin talaga sa nagpo-program. Okay, always remember that. Robot is never harm humans. Alright, so the second one is the machine to follow instruction provided by human without violating the first principle. Ay yung sinasabi ko kanina, everyone, na the main goal why the robot created is to help the industry, the business, everything. Kaya di ba sobrang helpful ng ChatGPT, ng Meta AI sa mga estudyante kasi ando na yung sagot eh. They like just print it out or just like creating the question and then the AI provided without any struggle na. Compare that you need to find on the library if naabutan nyo yung mga library dati na sobrang hirap maghanap sa mga books, hindi na kailangan gawin. Kasi they also have their own question and answer portion 1. Right? If you ask a question to AI, the AI provide you the answer. Kahit na sabihin mo na, mahal ba ako ng jowa mo? Or mahal ba ako ng jowa ko? Sasagot nga yung AI, right? Sa TikTok, meron na rin. Sa ibang business company or business website, meron na rin. Yung mga chatbot. So, kasama yon sa AI. But definitely, the robotics is different. Kasi ang robotics, may mga materials or may physical talaga siya. So, later, papakita ko sa inyo kung ano yung possibly na maging part ng pinag-aaralan natin ngayon. Okay? So, we have the robots and autonomous machine must protect themselves without violating the other law of robotics. Kasi, everyone, I want to explain furtherly why it gonna be put here the law of robotics. If our government have a law, and also other company have a law, and even though the school have a law, the robotics also have a law. Actually, it's really different. Kasi iba naman yung school, iba naman yung business, iba naman yung ibang field, right? But definitely, it's gonna be used or it's gonna be used implemented kasi para may policy tayong sinusunod. For example, I am the programmer of the robot invention of the Ayala Corporation. Wow! Ayala Corporation. It's a really big corporation in the country, right? So, of course, I am the programmer. I'm gonna explain to them the law of robotics. For them able to understand kung bakit kailangan ganito yung i-input ko sa code, bakit kailangan ganito lang siya. Kasi the more you put a lot of instruction to that robot itself, if your intention is not good, may a-apply mo siya doon sa robotics or doon sa robot na gumagalaw. Right? So, the most important thing is set on your mind why you created this one. Why is gonna be creating that program to the robot. Okay, kung mapapanood yung ibang K-drama dyan, right? I forgot the K-drama na yung boyfriend niya is robot. So, correct me if I'm wrong kung anong K-drama yon. I think it's gonna be... Wait. Sige, wag ko na alalahanin kasi masasayang yung time. But anyway, may K-drama. Okay, I'm gonna be... Are You Human Too? Okay, so, ayan, may nag-comment, Are You Human Too? So, basically, ayun yung K-drama na napanood ko na rin. But nakalimutan ko kasi yung title. Yung boyfriend niya is robot. Okay? So, kung makikita nyo or kung i-explore nyo yung K-drama na yon, it's really good. Kasi, makikita mo talaga kung paano sila pinoprogram. Kung paano yung, yun, the perfect boyfriend ata or my perfect boyfriend. So, correct me if I'm wrong na lang, everyone. Okay? So, kailangan nilang gumawa ng law or ng rule, policy, para maayos yung pagkakagawa. Okay? Para may sinusundan, hindi basta-basta nilang, ay, magpapagawa ako ng robot, okay na yun. Okay na yun. No. There's a lot of process para sa pag-create ng maayos na robot. Halimbawa, isa pang halimbawa everyone, kotse. Bakit napapagalaw yung kotse? Pinrogram. Okay? Parts ng robotics ang kotse everyone. Pinaprogram po ang kotse ha. Hindi lang po basta-basta ginagawa yan. There's a program behind that car. Correct me if I'm wrong na lang everyone ha. So, car is part of robotics because ginagawa talaga siya with a program. Hindi lang basta umandar yung kotse na yan dahil sa gas. No, everyone. Okay? Hindi po ganun yon. Umaandar po ang kotse with a program, with a machine, with a proper law and rule. Okay? As a developer, you're gonna create sabi ko nga, yung makakatulong and mas mapapadali yung work ng manpower. Alright? So, if yung ibang company nga sa US, they create a robot human to communicate for the inquiry of their business. Okay? Since we all know that America is very powerful country in terms of technology. And no one can beat them. Kasi advanced talaga ang technology ng America. And yung nuclear bomb nga, di ba? Sa kanila lang yun ang galing. So they have the capability to create different invention, different robots, kasi they're capable. Sa Philippines naman, hindi ko naman, I didn't have the comparison between the two kasi we all know naman na the Philippines is not really a powerful country, right? Hindi naman siya ganun ka-powerful. But definitely, we must thankful kasi we have a lot of great inventors and great programmer here. But the sadly is, nagiging overseas workers sila or pumupunta sila ng ibang bansa kasi nga hindi nga sapat yung sahod. Even though dito skilled programmer ka, even though na inventor ka, magaling ka, yung salary mo is above minimum man, hindi pa rin yung sapat. Ayun yung nakakalungkot dito sa Philippines. And also, they have the qualification, right? Standard to meet para ma-reach mo yung ganong salary. And in different country kasi, if they see you skill, your personality good, they used to be hire you in a proper way. They give you a benefits, they give you a proper wage, di ba? So definitely, hindi mahirap maging Filipino, pero mahirap lang yung bansa or yung government na namamalakad dito. Kaya medyo yung iba is kahit magaling dito na programmer or kahit magaling mag-invent ng mga robots, they still use their skill and talent to go in the other country. Because of that, one of the factor. So hoping na lang na in the future generation, may magbago kahit papaano. But definitely, it really depends on the choices. It really depends on the choice of you if you want to stay here in the Philippines or go to abroad. All right. Okay. So are you familiar in Spike, Robot, Lego? Okay, may familiar ba dito sa Spike Robot? Lego. Okay, so mukhang wala naman. Okay, si Kyle. Okay, yes. So the Lego robot is part of robotics. Okay? So it gonna be moved by the program. So ito yung ano niya, yung IDE, yung Spike Education. If you have your laptop today, later after I finish the slide, I gonna be demonstrate to you everyone kung paano i-download tong Spike. Okay? But the components of the robot, this robot is really expensive kasi sa ibang bansa lang po siya nabibili. Okay? Sa ibang bansa lang siya exclusive. But definitely, if you're going to have, sino yung dito nakaranas na ng Arduino? Taas ng kamay. So, sa Arduino kasi may similarity sila ng robot or Internet of Things. Ayan, sa mga schools. Yung mga Arduino, ayan, mga ginagawa, mga, okay, si John Russell. Okay, thank you. So, yung mga nakaranas dyan, I am also experiencing creating a water level sensor. So, ayan. So, natutuwa lang ako kasi it's gonna be like, oh, pwede pala yun. So, may similarity kasi sila. Since it gonna be apply on materials and thing, at the same time program, so kaya napapagalaw. Okay? So, later, after I finish this slide, is I going to demonstrate how to download the Spike. Okay? So, ito. Lego Spike. Alright, so I'm gonna discuss the brief introduction about or the brief materials in robotics. So part of robotics, hindi talaga ito yung pinaka-robot guys ha, just a basic one. So we have the light. Okay. So we have the light matrix. The motor, of course, the motor is very important for us able to move the robot. Okay, the spike robot. So the color sensor for the color of light. Ayan. The distance sensor. So ayun yung ginagamit for the distance if you create a robot na gumagalaw. So there's a code for that. So also we have the okay, wait for a while. Hindi na magalaw. Okay, we have the force sensor for the movement also and the gyro sensor. So the gyro sensor is part of the components para maayos na mai-program yung robot. Kasi always remember also guys na the robot not moving if there's a missing component. That's why it's really important. At the same time, of course, the robot is not moving if there's a missing program or a syntax. Kasi ang robot, everyone, the code of robot is more conditional. Okay? Always remember that. It gonna be more conditional. Hindi basta-basta nagpo-program ka lang like the website application or something. It's really different. Okay? So, it is important also, everyone, that you know how to proper follow the rule of robotics, the law of robotics. So, yung kanina kong pinakita. Alright? So, sige, papakita ko sa inyo kung paano i-download ang ating Spike. So, we have still 6 minutes of the time. Okay lang naman na I'm gonna extend some time naman. Don't worry. Okay, so para din masulit ang ating ang ating webinar. Okay. Yes, Russell, you have a question. You can type on the chat box na lang. Yan. So, okay, so ito yung sabi ko. So, ito na yung Spike Lego, everyone. So, the Spike Education. So, wait nyo lang yan for a meantime. Actually, everyone, madali lang siya. Okay, madali lang naman siya na. Ayan. So, select your Spike solution. So, you need to select essential or prime. So, we need to select prime. Okay? So, ayan. Alright? So, dyan sa IDE na yan is merong nakalagay na home, start. Okay? So, may mga nakalagay na yan dyan. Okay? So, ayun yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. Pag nag-start siya, you have your components na. Okay? Ayan. So, you have home, new project, ayan, icon blocks. Actually, yung ano niyan, guys, yung programming niya na pwedeng i-connect dyan is Python. Okay? So, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. It's gonna be conditional. Alright, so may connector dito. So, wala kasi akong connector and wala pa akong simulation. I think simulation siya, but IDE ito ng ng Spike Prime eh. But, I'm not have an idea about the simulation, but definitely, I don't know, pero kasi ito yung ginagamit namin IDE dati for the robot move. Kasi sa ang tawag doon sa Sa Arduino, meron din. Arduino IDE. So, just like the same lang naman. Okay, ayan. So, ayan lang yung gagawin nyo, everyone. You're welcome, Russell. So, ayan yung gagawin nyo, everyone. If you want to pursue the robotics or in Spike Robot. Actually, hindi naman to high definition na robotics talaga, everyone. It's just like an introduction or part of robotics. Okay? So, ayan. Conditional kasi siya, everyone. So, it really depends kung ano yung mga condition na i-apply mo sa robot. Then, may connector siya, just like in Arduino. May kukunik kang wire na isasuksak mo sa robot and then sa laptop para mag-function siya. Okay? So if you are interested, everyone, you just like PM or private message the official page programming or the computer programming services para maibigay namin yung link for this one kung gusto niyo mag-download. Okay? So everyone, I open the chat box if you have a question regarding sa ating napag-usapan for today. Okay? So I open the chat box. You can ask me any question, anything before we end. Yeah, we have the e-certificate. Don't worry. After this, you gonna message the computer programming services. And if you didn't know, I think the admin already told you, if I'm not mistaken, na payable po yung e-certificate natin. So later, after we finish this, after we finish this, you gonna communicate to them na lang, okay? Kasi they also the one who responsible to give the e-certificate. Ano po pinaka main difference ng Spike po sa Arduino Uno? Okay, the difference between the Spike and Arduino Uno, okay? Arduino Uno is really good to study if you are in the school. Probably in the Lego or in the Prime Spike, it's gonna be more on competition. Competition sa iba't ibang bansa. Okay? So, ayun yung pinagkaiba nila. Okay, saan po makikipag-communicate? Sorry po, kakapapasok ko pa lang ulit. Okay, Jeric, you can communicate about the e-certificate to Computer Programming Services official page. Okay? So, doon na lang po kayo makapag-communicate regarding sa ating e-certificate later after we finish this. Okay? So, hindi pa naman kasi tayo tapos. So, basically is, nag-open pa ako ng chat box for the question. Okay? So, you can ask me any question, everyone. It's really free. Don't hesitate me. Okay? So, wag lang about sa money, sulat ng pera. Kidding aside. Magkano po ang bayad sa e-certificate? Okay, about the e-certificate, okay, about the e-certificate, it's gonna be, okay, the e-certificate is gonna be cost 100 pesos, but if you have a lot or marami kayo na nag-join together with your classmate, it's gonna be discounted for 50 pesos lang. Okay? So, everyone, you don't have any question na ba? So, we gonna take a picture. So, para ipopost po namin sa aming official page. Kung i-stalkin nyo po yung official page natin, ang dami na pong mga webinars face-to-face yung nag-gather doon. Actually, on May 8, hands-on naman tayo ng HTML, CSS, JavaScript, web development. So, yung mga magja-join, you can also join. Ako ulit ang magsa-seminar nun. So, more on hands-on tayo. Medyo magtatagal tayo. Gagawin kong 2 oras yung takeover ko doon. Kasi medyo, okay, how to get the certificate? The certificate is given within this day through G Drive. So, isa-send po sa inyo isa-isa ang link. After this, if you're going to pay the certificate already, So, madali nyo na po siya ma-access. Within this day din po siya ibibigay. Okay, so everyone, if you don't have any question, I want to everyone, open their mic. Open their cam to take a picture. Alright. So, kung nahihiya po, okay lang hindi mag-open ng cam. But if hindi naman po mahihiyain, you can open your cam. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, again, yung iba naman, nakatatlo kasi kayo eh. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Other one. Alright. Sige, kahit hindi kayo magbukas ng nyo, okay lang yan. Anyway, everyone, wala na bang any question regarding to our discussion for today? Clarification? Baka may mga confusion pa kayo regarding sa ating robotics seminar? Alright, mukhang wala na. Mukhang talagang certificate yung habol ng iba dito ha. Anyway, it's okay. Of course, I want to promote also everyone. This May, whole month of May, we have a lot of seminars. Okay? We have a lot of seminars together. Our programming, which is the speaker of that is engineer. And our networking and communication seminar. We do have also a teacher. So, yung mga magagather po kasi ng seminar natin or speaker are really professional. Okay? So, everyone, if you don't have any question, I allow you to leave our Zoom meeting and see you on Thursday.